Today we're going to create a blog on wordpress.com. So go to wordpress.com, and when you get to this page, press the button in the middle, Create Website. Now you'll have to think of a name for your website. It can be anything from your own name to a nickname to anything you want to use that you will remember. The one thing I would recommend is if you're concerned about privacy, don't use your name because this cannot be changed later. So I'll go with Dory's Family. And if you pick a name that has already been used, it will show up red, a red mark right here, and you'll have to choose a different name. Just keep going until you find one that you have that isn't taken. And then hit Create Your Site and Continue. This is the web address for your blog, so you might want to write this down. You will get an email with it, but you might want to scribble it down just in case. Okay, so now you'll need to use an email for yourself, so that they can confirm your account. So I will put in my email address here, and then create a username. I think this is mainly for logging in. So create a basic username and password. Just like the website, if it's already taken or not strong enough password, a red mark will come up and ask you to try something different. At this point, hit Next Step, and it offers you the ability to buy custom web pages, but unless you are independently wealthy at this point, just hit No Thanks. Then it'll give you an option to choose a theme for your site. Give it a quick glimpse and just choose the one that strikes you as best for now. You can always change it later. I'll go with this one, and it sets up your theme. Again, gives you 3 options trying to get you to buy something. If you're like me, you prefer this option, select free. At this point, it asks you to please verify your email address. And so go to your email account and look for their email. If it's not there, then ask to resend your activation email. If that doesn't work after a couple of tries, you might want to try a different email address. You can set up a new one if you need to, whatever you need to do. So I'll go to my email, and WordPress has sent me Activate Dory's Family. The other thing you could always do is check your spam in case it got sent to your spam, and hit Confirm Email Address. Okay, so it takes you to this screen, which is basically a dashboard where you can look at your blog posts and your pages, of which you shouldn't have any yet, and some other possibilities. Here's where you could change your theme later if you like. They have a sample post up just to show you what it looks like. Erase this at this point. So hit Trash. And then let's create a blog post of your own. So down here, blog post, hit Add, and it should bring up this screen. So you can write a quick About Me page if you want, or About Me blog if you want, and write a few sentences here on your interests or anything you want, really. You can adjust this later. You can edit it later. So you put in a title up here, you put in your text here, and if you wanted to add media at any point, like pictures or videos, you could do it through this option here. There's standard options here of bold, italics, etc., ways to customize your text. Now, as you're doing your homework, I highly recommend, if you are writing in here, to continue to save the draft every few sentences. It is common if you have problems with your internet connection or any other problems that when you go to hit publish you might lose your draft. So save your draft as you write, or you can do what I prefer, which is write your response in Microsoft Word and then cut and paste it onto here. So you'll be hitting save draft as you go along, and when you're done, hit publish. Once you hit publish, you can view the post up here and it will show you what it looks like. So this is, once you've done this, this is where you'll be doing your homework, and as long as I have your web address, then I'll be able to access your homework. So make sure to email me your web address. It's just this part, dorysfamily.wordpress.com. Anything else is just extra, so all I need is this right here. So email that to Dories, D-O-R-I-E-S, @pitt.edu.